Layering paints on your models can give us depth and brightness to our colour schemes. This technique is really helpful if you want to take your painting to the next level, giving our armies character and life. So how do we layer, and what paints do we need? You can layer with a few types of paint: layer and base paints. Layer paints are designed for this job. They are brighter and lighter than the base paints normally, but depending on what colours you're using, the combination of colours is totally down to your choice. For our video, I've base coated this Saurus warrior already in Stegodon scale green and shaded it with Celia green shade. Ready for layering. But before we even start layering, all our paints need a good shake, as they separate out over time. When it comes to using layer paints, just like base paints, we want to get a smooth finish. So we'll be thinning down Sotek green ready to apply to the tops of the raised scales. You can also layer with base paints as well, but just be careful about using a base paint that is darker than the colours that you've already got applied to your model, as normally that's where the light would hit the tops of the details. When applying layers to models, we want to keep some shaded areas visible. These can be recesses in Space Marine armour plates, or in this case the areas of skin under the Saurus's scales. This really helps create a depth of shadow and light that you would find in the real world. By building up a few thin coats on those scales, we really see that colour popping out and making our Saurus model look even more alive. This technique works really well on pretty much everything: armour, scales, cloth and leather. Anything that you want to add that extra detail to your models. However, there is an exception when we want to do layering by showing the brightest point being at the bottom or glowing from within. The flames that we're painting now is an example of this. Our brightest colour is actually our first colour, and now we're layering with gradually darker colours to get that awesome flame effect. So keep this in mind with your colour scheme. At the end of the day, you paint your models how you like. And there you are, now you can go start adding details to your models with this simple and effective technique. If you want more help getting started with painting, check out our Citadel Colour Painting Essentials videos. We hope to see you soon and enjoy painting your Warhammer.